Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm Max. This is my affirmation video. It's an affirmation journal of a book I've been copying called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I'm sure you all are aware of that book. It's a spiritual book. And this is my affirmation video. You can kind of see how all my videos, it's straight from the book. I've written it all. So, but anyways, I'm Max, and I hope you listen to what I have to say. The past cannot survive in your presence. You mentioned that thinking or talking about the past unnecessarily is one of the ways into which you avoid the present. But apart from the past that we remember and perhaps identity with it is another level of past which is much more deep-seated. I'm talking about unconscious past that conditions over our lives, especially through the childhood experiences, perhaps even past time life experiences. And then there is a cultural understanding and cultural conditioning which has to do with where we live geographically and the historical time period in which we live. All these things determine how we see the world, how we react, what we think, and what kind of relationships we have, or how our lives are. How could we ever become conscious of all that or get rid of it? How long would that take? And even if we did that, what would there be left? What is left when the illusion ends? There is no need to investigate the unconscious past into you, except which in it manifests at the certain moment of thought and the emotion and desire and reaction and external happenings of whatever is around you. And you need to know about the unconscious past of these challenges that present and will bring out to you. If you delve into the past, it will always become a bottomless pit. There is always more. You may think you need more time to understand the past and to become free of it. In other words, that the future will eventually free you of the past. This is a delusion. Only the present can free you of the past. This is a delusion. Only the present can free you of the past. More time cannot free you of time. Access the power of now. That is the key. What is the power of now? Not other than the power of your presence, the power of your consciousness liberated from thought forms. So deal with the past on the level of present. The more attention you give alive to the past, the more you energize it, and the more unnecessary energy you give it, and the more likely you are to make self out of it. Don't misunderstand the intention that is essential, but not to live in the past as past. Give attention to the present. Give attention to your behavior, to your reactions, moods, thoughts, emotions, fears, desires as they occur in the present. There's the past in you. If you can be present enough to watch all of those things, not critically or analytically, but non-judgmentally, then you are dealing with the past and dissolving it. And through the power of your presence, you cannot find yourself by going into the past. You find yourself by coming into the present. Isn't it helpful to understand the past and so understand why we do certain things and react certain ways, or why we unconsciously create our own particular problems or dramas or patterns or relationships and so on? As you become more conscious of your present reality, you may suddenly get certain insights into why your conditioning functions in those particular ways. For example, why your relationships follow certain patterns, and you remember these things that happened in the past or see them more clearly. That is time, and it can be helpful that it is not essential. What is essential is your conscious presence that dissolves the past. That is the transformative agent. So don't seek to understand the past, but be as present as you can. The past cannot survive in your presence. It can only survive in your absence. That was The Past Cannot Survive in Your Presence by Eckhart Tolle in the book Power of Now. I've written it here. It's my affirmation video. I hope you're listening. I'm Max. It's nice to meet you. And until my next video, my next affirmations, this is unlimited. I never run out of ideas. I hope you're listening. I'm Max, and I'm out.